Hello to you and welcome back to story time. Hey, it's your old bird here. Thought I'd hang out, spend a little time with you today. You know me, I hope your day's going well. If it's not, then hey, what's wrong? What's holding you down? I hope it's nothing that's gonna be terribly long-lasting. Well, you know what? Maybe I'll just chill out here with you for a little while, and we will just talk, hang out, play a little bit of game here, and just see what's going on. If you see here what I'm doing, is I am chilling out next to my building and just enjoying the afternoon sun here. Today, now I've been looking at this. There's not a whole heck of a lot of places we have left to go in this game anymore, so it's going to be one of those things pretty soon where we're just going to continue on with the story. We're going to go down and we're going to meet Dad at Rivet City and go on from there. But right now, we have the Wheaton Armory that we haven't been to yet. At least I haven't been through. We have the Temple of the Union, which I think there's a couple of interesting things there. We haven't been over to Paradise Falls. So we're going to do those things, and then after that, we'll take off and we'll just start the rest of the story and see what's there. Although first I want to try something. The Guai tunnels. I want to do this mainly because I think it's going to be pretty easy. Since we have the animal friend perk, Guai don't come after us, so I think that's going to be just a walk in the park. And I'd like to see what's in there because I can't remember if there's anything good in their little place or not. So we're going to do that. And we're going to do it. We're going to do it today. And after the Guai tunnels, then we will go over to the Wheaton Armory and see what's over there. So, hey. Hey. We got ghouls out here today.
Hello.
Okay. That's interesting. I guess it's one of those days where there are more ghouls running around Tenpenny Tower, and not one of those days where it's just, what? Huh? I'm hearing somebody. I thought. Oh, you.
Please help me. Please.
Please.
Please help me. I need water.
I actually don't think I have any. Yeah, I don't.
Please. If you find some, please.
Yeah, if I find any, I'll give you some. But yeah, right now I don't have any. So, let's head off to the Guai tunnels and see what we can find in there. So while we are wandering over to the Guai caves, I'm going to continue on with picking my stories based on what some of the people out there have asked me to talk about. And somebody out there asked me about the first day that I met Noodle. And in case you didn't know this, maybe you didn't, I do have a pet python, and his name is Noodle. And I guess having a snake was something that I'd wanted for probably quite a long time. I'd always been curious to have a snake. I had a friend or two that had snakes, and I liked playing with them, and they seemed like really cool creatures, and so I wanted a snake. Well, earlier in my video gaming career, I made a series based on a game called, on a game called Snake Pass. Oh, that's a Bobot, and that's a tough one too. I'm out of here. Well, I think Snake Pass was the straw that finally broke the camel's back. I loved Snake Pass so much. It was so much fun. Okay, you're dead. I kept shooting you even after you died. Oh god, no, stay away. I don't want anything to do with you. Oh gosh. Maybe I can hide in these tunnels. Anyway. I decided that, well, you know, there wasn't any reason for me not to have a snake anymore. Because I was a grown adult, I had, you know, my own room, my own place to put the snake. And, I felt that, you know, I could take care of it. I looked up a lot of information about snakes, and I educated myself on how to take care of them and how they are and how they act and what they do and all this good stuff. And once I had felt that I was educated enough on the subject, I decided, okay, well, it's time for me to go out and get a snake. And I wanted to get a baby snake because you can get bigger snakes. I mean, you can buy large snakes that are already adults. But in that case, the way a snake behaves relies in a big part on the way that they've been handled over their life. And if you buy an adult snake, you never know. You never know who was handling it and how they were handling it. And some people just let their snakes just sit there in the tank and they never handle them. They never get them used to actually being held and being, you know, to where they understand that hands are not bad. They're not going to be hurt. And those snakes can wind up being a little bit extra aggressive sometimes. So I wanted to get a baby snake just to make sure that I could start him out and treat him like I wanted him to be treated. And so I felt that I was at a point where I could be a responsible snake dad. And which is important, I believe. I think everybody should, if, you know, they have a pet, they should do what they can to take care of their animal and make sure that it lives a happy and healthy life. So I saved up money because through what I had learned, had found out that the biggest expense when it comes to snakes is the startup cost. Because you have to buy the tank, which those can be kind of expensive. You have to buy heating equipment to keep the snake warm. You have to buy sensors and things for, you know, so you can register the humidity. You have to buy little things for the snake, you know, like a water bowl and oh! That was kind of creepy. Where did it go? I would be creeped out if I didn't know that those guys aren't gonna hurt me. So, lot of stuff. Oh, yeah. Sorry, buddy. You gotta can it. So lot of stuff you have to get for them in the beginning. However, the snake itself, snakes on their own can be kind of expensive depending on how exotic they are. I mean, if you get a ball python that, you know, that's had emojis bred into its scales, and that thing's, you know, you could spend $1,000 or more on a snake that way. But I just wanted a normal ball python with a normal ball python pattern, just crafted by nature. And then there's several reasons I wanted that, and one of them was that I really don't like the way that I don't like what snake breeders do when they try and breed these crazy patterns and shapes into snakes, because a lot of times what happens is you wind up with these, well, they're genetic mutations, and a lot of these snakes, they don't survive, or they're born with horrible birth defects and epilepsy, and they can't control themselves and they have to be killed or already are dead. And so I don't like that practice very much. And besides, I think ball python snakes are just beautiful just as they are. So if you get a snake like that, then they're not terribly expensive themselves. And once you've bought the snake and the equipment, then, oh, excuse me, bear. Excuse me. Come on, bear. Out of my way. Then the rest of the cost, to upkeep, to take care of the snake all the time, it's almost nothing. It's really not expensive at all. So I decided that after I saved up the money, I decided that I didn't want to get a snake from, some dumb, pet store that just where they have everything, birds and dogs and cats and blah, blah, and tons of stuff, and there's people there and they don't know anything about, what they're actually selling or what they're doing. They don't know much about animals, and especially don't know about snakes. So, I wonder if I could repair this with this. Oh, look at that, I can. Alright, Okay, I'll just keep that on. So, I decided on going specifically to a shop that specialized in reptiles, and I found one. Luckily here, where I live in Colorado Springs, there is a very nice reptile store. In fact, they have 2 locations here. And so I went there. And is that all? What? That's surely not it, right? There's got to be more places to go than just this. Huh. So I went there, and this is the day that I met my dear sweet Noodle. I already knew I was going to name him Noodle, by the way. I already had that name picked out. But I went there with my friend, and we stood there. We looked around for a bit and considered the different snakes. I mean, I wasn't completely dead set on a ball python. You know, I was thinking also, you know, I could get a Burmese or something like that, but in the end I wound up getting the ball python because they had a lot of those. And they were babies, just like I'd wanted. They were tiny little baby snakes. And so I asked if I could handle them. Because I wanted to get a snake. Now, this comes back to bite me on the ass later, let me tell you. I wanted a snake that was active. I didn't want a snake that would just lay there and just drooped over me and not move around or do anything. I didn't want a boat anchor for a snake, you know. So I started picking up the snakes. And they were handing them to me, and they knew I was serious about having a snake because I just bought all the equipment that I was going to need to have a snake from them, so they knew that I was going to, yeah, you know, get a snake from them too. And so they handed me a snake. There was this tank that had maybe about 10 ball pythons in it, and they're all curled up, and they're tiny. They were so tiny and adorable. They were just these little tiny dudes. Unlike you. You're a big guy. And... oh, another door. So... the first one gets handed to me. And he is in pure, you know, ball python fashion. He is curled up into a ball. That's why they call them ball pythons, because they're very non-aggressive snakes, and when they feel threatened, they curl up into a little ball and they stick their head in there so they can, you know, maybe reduce whatever injury they may, you know, be getting from whatever's attacking them or whatever they think is attacking them. So, the first one gets handed to me and he is just balled up. He is just a ball. And I put my hand over the top of him and I flip him over, and then he flips over in my hand because he's like, nope, nope. I'm like, okay. So I put that dude back. And then I got the second one. And I held him, and he was even, ooh, look at this. He was even tighter wound up than the first one was. This guy, he was so tight. And when I tried to poke him and nudge him a little bit to see if he'd, you know, kind of unfurl and crawl around, and he just got tighter. I mean, he was like, it was like a rock sitting in my hand. I could have taken this poor snake and skipped it across a lake. It was just that wound up. Ooh. Oh, here's a thing. There's more things here too. So I'm like, okay, well, I don't want a snake that's just gonna sit there and ball up and not want to play around. So the third snake, they handed me the third snake. The third snake didn't even ball up for a second. The third snake, they put him in my hand, and he just sprawled out all over my fingers and started kind of inching his way up my arm, and he was blamming left and the little snake tongue going everywhere, trying to just sniff curiously at everything he could possibly find that was around him, and just happy to be out of the tank and running around, and I said, okay, that's gonna be my Noodle. And, ooh, Oh, you got leather. I'll take the leather armor. That's not so bad. So that I decided was going to be Noodle. And, so I brought him home. And, that was the first day that I met my Noodle. And I've had him, for about 1.5 years now. And he's not that little baby boy anymore. He's just about gotten to 4 feet long now, and he's getting really big around, too. So, and he, by the way, never lost his energy, which is the part that kind of bit me in the ass later, because sometimes now all I want is just to hold Noodle and for him just to sit there and let me pet him, or just to drape him around my neck and let him just hang there and not do anything. But he will not, he has none of that. He's like, nope, I'm out of the tank. I'm gonna run around everywhere. You have to keep your eye on him at every second, or else he's off somewhere. He's crawling across the floor, going under the tables and under bin boxes, and you can't find him again. And you've got to keep an eye on him all the time because he's just a squirrely little dude. But that is the first day I met Noodle, and since then, Noodle now has his own Twitter account. He's gamed with me on occasion. When he was, oh, not that guy. When he was in a better mood, or when he was in a quieter mood, I've actually taken him and sat him in my lap or around me when he was gaming with me. Oh crap! He's got missiles too, little bastard. Okay, no. You little. Okay, I've crippled him. How many missiles do I got? Oh, 53. Oh, he sent a missile. Oh, he sent 2 missiles. Crap. Oh, crap. Damn, I'm crippled. Okay, you know what? I gotta get off this mountain here. Is he dead? No, he's not. I'm about to be, though. Here, where are you? No! Ah, shit. Okay. Why is that? Oh, God, why am I not hitting him? Okay, you gotta go, buddy. You just gotta go. I don't know why. Now... Are you dead yet? Oh, he is. Okay. Woo! Now that was a battle there. Okay, let's fix ourselves up here. That was kind of terrible. Glad I got a lot of stim packs. Okay. So, in any case, that is how I met my Noodle. And, since then, we've been best buds. And he's a great snake, and love him, and I would recommend to anybody. I know there's a lot of people out there who aren't particularly fond of snakes. I mean, it's kind of instinctual not to be. Most people don't like snakes. Most animals, other animals don't like snakes. But I cannot recommend highly enough having a snake as a pet. They're really awesome. They're very cool pets, and I really, really love my Noodle. So let's move this over here. We are going to go over to Wheaton Armory now, and we're going to see what's over there. Alright, here it is, and you would think in here that they would have some weapons since it is an armory, so I'm going to start looking around and seeing what we can pick up. Maybe this is just a treasure trove of good things to have. Yeah. Oh, hey, I got that purified water for that dude if I ever see him again. Okay. Let's just go on in. And, if you want to see any, particular thing, that I should be doing in Fallout, do let me know. I'm always open to listening to that, and, hearing from you and getting your ideas on what you'd like to see me do. Because we are, like I said, we're running to a place in this game where, we're running out of places that we have to explore, and we're gonna have to continue on with the story here pretty soon. So if there's anything that you want to see me do, then I am open to that. Give me this jet. I never use the stuff, but it sells for good money. So, oh, there's another one. Oh, I already got the stuff. Okay. Oh, got that too. All right. Let's take a look around here. see what we got. Oh, there's another thing over here. You know, this is really not an ideal environment. I was thinking about Fallout, the Fallout universe the other day, and I was just thinking how hard life must be. Yeah, I think it's funny, well, not ha-ha funny, but just strange, that people can get used to certain luxuries, they can get used to certain comforts, and then think that, you know, they can start getting the idea that they're being victimized, that their life is no good, that things aren't fair, that, oh, dead guy? Oh, you had stuff. And I see a lot of that a lot of times in places like, you know, the United States, and sometimes in Europe and over in the UK and stuff, and I don't blame people for it. I think it's just sort of a natural thing to do when you get used to a certain, you know, you get used to things like having a grocery store down the street from you, being able to drive there in a car and buy groceries that you want to eat. You can just do that. That's not something that we are thankful for every day because we just don't really think about it. It's just always here. And after a while of you know, not having to think about things like that, well, we start thinking about the things that we don't like, and we start kind of slipping off and going into this idea that oh, where our life is, maybe our life isn't so good, maybe we have it bad, maybe, you know, I have things to complain about. I don't know. I personally, and I'm not saying that, you know, well, I mean, complaining over nothing is one thing, but you know, I'm not telling people what to say or what to complain about, but for me personally, every time I think that, you know, maybe my life is crap, or maybe there's something in my life that I don't like, or that there's things about my life that could be better, and then I really think that, you know, this stuff could change, and I think about, I try to think about the stuff that I do have, that we all have in daily life, and I really have no choice but to feel very thankful for it, because we do have a lot. And you know, games like this, like Fallout, they help me do that in some ways, because, you know, when you really soak your mind into an environment like this and you look around at what could be, you know, and the things that we, you know, might not have anymore, but we do, it's really easy to see how, you know, here in the Western world in general, we've got it pretty good. And that, and besides, you know, I just want to encourage people to, oh God, where is it? Where's the damn radio? Oh, there it is, right, so sitting right there on the floor, okay. But yeah, I was about to say that, I mainly, I don't like seeing people, upset. And, I don't know, I guess if sometime I can, you know, just give people a little reminder, hey, you know, take that frown and stick it up your ass. Don't turn it upside down, just, oh God, 7. Oof, the rads in here are big time. Okay, let me take care of that. Because, oh man. Okay, well, I got plenty of those, that's good. Okay. Good. I have a feeling I'm gonna need that. Yeah, I am gonna need that, 'cause, wow, it's radioactive as balls in here. Do I have... Oh, you know what I should have brought was a radiation suit. Why didn't I think of that? Was this the only place to go in here? Because I could have sworn that there must have been some... Gotta be some kind of weapons in here somewhere, right? I mean... Can't just be the... Oh, okay, maybe it's down this... Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Lots of rads. Okay, I'll take that. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on the rads here. Because I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Flamer fuel. This place is radioactive as hell. And that's something else that we can think about that we, you know, don't have to worry much about is, just constantly wandering through radioactive, atmosphere and getting ourselves— is that a missile silo? Getting ourselves irradiated. Oh, whoa! Shit, that surprised me. Okay. Oh, hey. Well, what do you know? Right here it is. Okay, let's see here. Let's deactivate the turret system, please. Thank you very much. Okay. Now. Right. Got a bunch of stuff in here. This one's locked. It's a grenade box, though, so I don't really use a lot of grenades. Maybe I should use more of them. I don't know. But I don't know. If, you know, if it helps and, if it's something that, you know, just reminds you that, hey, we're in a pretty good spot, then that's the kind of help that I like to give people when I can. Ugh. Oh gosh. Can I open the door? Open door locked very hard. Oh, gonna give it a try. Okay, here we go. Ooh. I got it! Ah ha ha! Oh my goodness. Holy God, look at this. Oh, this is locked. Why is their alarm going off? I didn't do anything. It's not like I'm stealing everything or anything. You know that— it's funny when there's an alarm going off. It makes you want to rush things, even though you don't have to. Kind of an interesting psychological thing about alarms, you know? Yeah, I'll take these. Rad-X, nice. Radiation suits? Well, holy balls, let me put one of those on. Yeah, just, oh, wait, let's repair this. Now let's put it on. Wonk. Okay, I have a radiation suit on now. Cool, that's gonna help me. What do we have? Assault rifles? Nah. Let's pick up the— oh, yes. Let's pick up the heavier stuff first. So yeah, if, we're feeling bad for something— for some reason like that, then— uh-oh, I'm slow. I'm slow. I have slowed down. And did I just get another fat man? Hang on. Let me look at something here, because I can combine stuff. Chinese assault— can I— no, can't repair that. I can repair that, so that gets rid of something. Missile launcher— yeah, I can— yeah. Okay, that gets rid of one of those. And, oh, I got 3 sniper rifles here. Let me just repair those. There we go. And now we have less stuff. This is good. Maybe we can walk around now. Yes, we can. So I'll take more things. Up. And we're gonna have to do this over and over again, I'm pretty sure. Sorry about that. But... oh, there we go. Perfect. Perfect. So, I am going to— I guess I'm just gonna go through here and see what else, because I'm pretty sure that was the treasure there. Next time, I want to go over to, Temple— I believe it's Temple of the Union? And see what's over there, because if I remember right, there is a bit of story over there that might be fun to take part in. I'm just gonna clean out what's, left in this place, and then next time I see you, we'll go on over to the Temple of Union and see what trouble we can get into over there. You know, I've had a really good time hanging out with you today, and I hope that, hope you feel the same. Always enjoy this time with you. And, until the next story time, take care.